What it is, what it is, what it is. YouTube, you know what it is. It's your boy, the Moose Squad. Let's kick it. Hey, welcome back, man. Welcome back to the channel. Hey, man, today I have an interesting topic. Okay, so I was reading this. I have to say this, man. This post is in the Virtual DJ group, and his name is Bruce Joseph. So Bruce Joseph says, okay. John, be nice, okay. I know that this is a virtual DJ question. This is not a virtual DJ question. Well, you know what? It's a DJ question. So basically, it could slide. But have any of you used a fog machine in a venue where fog triggered as smoke alarms? Again, be nice, John. Hey, this venue right here, I'll put it up here. This venue right here, we're going to talk about it today. Okay, so I got this event. This is actually the very first event that I actually have. And I'll put the video, I actually put the video on the end of this. So that's my very first gig that I did. Now the problem with this place was electrical problem. And we're going to get into this whole thing. Now I went into the venue. I have haze. I have fog. I have jumpers. And I also have what they call, y'all probably don't know what these call. They're basically flash pots. I make flash pots, and I can take a flash pot, and basically theatrical pyrotechnics, basically. It's basically, you know, your spark machines that you guys use. Well, I can make one for one punch. And basically, it's just like a boom. It's just like black powder going up in the air, with color, and bam, that's it. One shot, one deal. Because you're taking the machine and okay. So I went into the bathroom. Now, all that stuff was in the car. Because the client, I hadn't unloaded anything yet. And the client wanted me to use the pyro. So yeah, and when they said I was supposed to do a pyro in the back, you know, kind of like thing. So two flash pots were supposed to go on both sides. So I had it all set up and ready to go. This is way before y'all's technology. All you do is take a switch and toggle. Actually, leave a comment below flash pot, and I will actually make a flash pot. I'll get all the stuff that I need and we'll make one. I don't have any right now, but I can actually make one. It takes about one trip to Home Depot. But anyways, I can buy all the stuff from Home Depot. I don't have to go. The pyro powder I have to get from a theatrical store, but that's okay. Because you don't technically use black powder, you have to use, well, it is black powder, but you have to use the one that, the theatrical store shared. But, so, I walked in, and I turned the corner to go to the bathroom, and usually venues will have, like, will give you rules of what you can do and what you can get away with. Well, this venue had a board. And this is an old barn. And absolutely not, said the board. Rules for the DJ. Absolutely no pyrotechnics, no fire, no nothing. Not even a fog machine. So I didn't think nothing. I was like, okay. So then I told the groom, and he's like, okay, I'm cool with it. So the groom was okay with it. So then, I use the restroom, and then I go out, unload and put everything up. Well, this is way before I got Big Bertha. Big Bertha would have had some problems. She'd have probably set this thing off more than once. So I set up. And the way the venue is there's like this one wall that goes all the way across the venue. And then on the other side is the stage. And it's a barn. So there's a big old room. But if you look up in the top, there's these big old huge fucking fans, man. They're huge. And that's their AC unit because they don't have AC in these barns. If you ever been to TDC, you'll understand what I'm talking about because that's what you get in TDC. You do not get AC. You get a big old fan. I'm not even going to talk about that, but that's what they do. I've never been there, but that's what they talk about. So the deal is, one thing that I want to say is using haze machines, fog machines, sparks machines, and all that other stuff that's add-ons. Being a pyrotechnic, I'm not going to spend $900 on a spark machine when I can make one for 50 cents. Go figure on that one. Anyways, that's my deal. But I won't go there. But the fog machine is a cool idea. The haze machine is actually a better idea because it goes low. Fog machines are designed to kick out, and they kick out fog, and they're designed to lay. And if you're familiar with fog rises. It rises the way fog is done. It's like a oil water base. It's actually water based now, but it used to be oil based. So, and a lot of places, don't want you to use those machines because, there was a time when that stuff would make the floor slippery. So there's all kinds of different things. Now I'm going to be honest with you. I've had like 50, about 25 weddings. I'm going to say 25. 5 of those weddings were in venues. You heard me right. 5 of those were in venues. The rest of them were, you get it? They're in the backyard. So, yeah. I don't understand, I understand the venue thing because, I don't like venues really. And there was this one venue I'm going to talk about, Jennifer's Garden. Now, Jennifer's Garden was a venue that sucked ass. It's actually an outdoor venue. And as you may get it, Jennifer's Garden, because that's where it is. It's in a garden. They have this, the way the venue is set up is they have this big old, if you're familiar with hill country, we're in hill country, so everything's hilly. Well, Jennifer's Garden is on this hill. And you have to literally go up these stairs to go up to the gazebo. And that's where they would have the hitching. And then they'd have it down there too. But they had this big old band there. And then the band was supposed to play. Now, this band was a Prince band. I'm going to tell you about it. The band was a Prince band playing Prince music. And they didn't even allow fog or fire or anything because you're outdoors. So, this whole deal about using fog machines, I really, because I'm going to explain this to you. So, the last event I actually did a really cool jack. Fred, I got Fred. I'm going to actually do Fred a little differently this year because I actually got the idea. I'm going to make Fred even better. So I'm going to get a pumpkin that's actually styrofoam, and I'm going to actually cut him up, and we're going to make him look cool. So I'll get that from Amazon before, and I'll show you how to make a pyrotechnic pumpkin. Yeah. And it's going to be foam, so a fog doesn't really get hot, and the way I got it set up, that the fog's going to come out of his mouth instead of, because I'll put a tube down, and I'll show y'all how to do it. And then it'll just come out of there, and the lights will come out of his eyes. And we're going to set that up, and I'm going to show you everything. So this year, when I do Halloween, be on the lookout for that video, and we're going to do Fred the Pumpkin. Fred. Why do I always say Fred? I'll do another episode, but on Fred. Because Fred is a long story. Fred's an interesting story. But, so, with that being said, I want y'all to know that we need to make sure that we stay in tune. And as DJs, our responsibility is to make sure that when the client says they want this, and this, we need to go to the venue and say, the client wants this, the client wants this, the client wants this. What do I need to do that? Now, I'm going to burst your bubble a little bit because in some places, in order to use pyrotechnics or something like that, you actually have to have a firefighter on duty. That's just city code. Now, a lot of people do that, and a lot of venues want you to do that because of the fact that there could be a fire started or something like that. So, as DJs, our job and responsibility is to make sure we check with the venue. So, I'm cutting this video off now. Moose is loose. I'm out.
Oh man, I hope you enjoyed this video. Go ahead and leave a comment below. Go ahead and share this video. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and ring that trusty bell for more notifications from videos like this and countless others. Smash that like button and check out one of these videos right down here. And deuces, baby.